Get funky.
All right, and welcome to the Bizz, where we're all up in it. I'm your boy Daniels D Money up here and see me.
And I'm Aaron down in San Diego.
All right, and as you can see, we have a guest with us tonight. My brother, introduce yourself.
I'm Ron D, coming from Houston, Texas.
H-Town.
H-Town, excited to be on the Bizz.
Word up, word up, word up. And for all of you who don't know, my man Ron D is actually my older brother. We got him up in the house. A couple Daniels up in here. Oh, it might be.
Right. Secret identity gone.
Right. So tonight we're going to discuss our boy Cam Newton. And I guess the question tonight is, where is Cam going to land? Where is he now? And where is he going to land? Ron D, you want to jump on that first?
Well, I know right now he's not anywhere, and I'm wondering, why isn't he anywhere? I know probably his health is his main issue, but, when healthy, he wins. When healthy, he does his thing, but right now he's not healthy. Remember, he's just, 5 years removed from being the best player in the league. So the boy wins. And my question is, who's interested in him?
Except for in Super Bowls. Fun fact.
You're right. You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
So I'm with you. I think the only reason Cam isn't signed right now is because he just had surgery on his throwing arm, and this whole COVID-19 thing broke out, and nobody can see anybody because, yes, he's relatively cheap right now at about $19 million, but I still want to see you throw before I give you that money. And I think just like Jameis Winston, certain people were pulling out the race card. Jameis Winston, I think, has more upside than Cam. I think Jameis Winston landed in a great spot, and I think Cam will land in a great spot. He's still a starter in this league. Somebody just has to see him throw.
Right. Well, let me go back to let's go back to what Brother Man was saying about him being, a starter and how he's a good player, that he wins. Let's look at some of his. Since he was drafted in the first round, first overall, right, in 2011, career, 125 career games. His record is 68, 55, and 1. Fun fact, that's only 124. His completion percentage, 59.6, 29,041 yards, 182 touchdowns. 58 of those are rushing touchdowns. NFL record, first in the league for that, right?
It's a lot
108
of
interceptions. He has accumulated over 2,400 fantasy points. So he is correct. He is capable of winning.
Absolutely. I think after the Broncos Super Bowl, that team needed to break up. That team was fantastic that year. Absolutely fantastic. No bones about it. In fact, my team was the underdog that year. And I think you're going to see, Ron Rivera, now the coach of the Redskins, he'll be successful. I have no doubt in my mind, if Cam lands on a halfway decent squad, you're going to see him ball out again, because the drive is there.
And who do you think is willing to take a gamble on a guy that they can't look at right now because of, well, I guess, some of the NFL training camps did recently open up. So maybe now we'll have that opportunity to see what he looks like post-surgery. But who do you think is willing to take that gamble on him?
The Bears. The Bears stacked defensively. And we know they haven't had a quarterback, for a minute. In fact, they have two quarterbacks, which means they don't have any quarterbacks. I think the Bears is a great fit. I think Cam sort of has to change his game a bit because, he's 250, 260 pounds. You can't just throw your body around, like you want to. There's a reason he had surgery. He's taking a beating.
And the Bears could actually use them.
You mentioned the Bears.
They've been known for physicality, right? What were you going to say?
No, I agree with the Bears is a good choice, but they just brought Nick Foles in as well. But then also, Aaron mentioned the Redskins. He mentioned Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
And I think that might be a good spot for him. just looking down and who they have, Haskins. I don't know who else they have. Maybe it's Case Keenum.
You're the same person.
Right.
I think I take
that's a half
I'll
a
take
quarterback right there.
that's a half. I'll take Cam Newton over any of those guys you just named all day long.
Mm-hmm.
No questions asked. But it also depends on what teams have cap space, because $19 million isn't a lot, but it's not cheap.
Right. Well, that $19 million rules out my squad because we have less than $1 million worth of cap space right now. I don't know what Belichick is doing with the money. Where's the money, Belichick? He certainly wasn't trying to give it to Tom Brady. But the Bears, I could see the Bears doing it. Again, they're a very physical team. Their defense is good. And, Cam, and I know you mentioned you think Cam has to change his game up a little, but his physicality in the game, I mean, in any instant, if the play breaks down, he goes from being a quarterback to a formidable running back, right? He's got the size, he's got the speed, so the Bears could definitely benefit from that, especially in that division. You got, Aaron Rodgers.
What about Kirk Cousins? Do you think Cam Newton's better than Kirk Cousins? Would you take Cam over Kirk?
Yeah, I would.
I would. Kirk Cousins is
what?
He's on the fence. He's on the fence.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence just because they already paid Cousins a whole lot of money.
They did, but
he hasn't earned a dime of it.
He hasn't. I mean, he won a playoff game.
He didn't win one. He did win a playoff game.
What?
What? He didn't win that game. They didn't beat the Saints last year. He's won a playoff game now.
That's right. Yeah.
They did. You got to give it to him.
But that's still not enough. I mean, I don't think that one playoff game is worth that $84 million they gave him. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. It's
absolutely not.
Yeah.
If Cam can show up into somebody's training camp and prove that he has that arm that he can throw, I think people should take a gamble on him. It's just a matter of which team is going to do it.
In fact, I would even say it's not a gamble. He still has that same fire when he throws that ball. It's not even a gamble. Give that man his money.
Yeah, I heard he went on Instagram. He's throwing on Instagram. So for the Instagrammers out there who can pull him up, I heard he put a video out today. I heard that of him throwing.
He did.
You guys see it?
He did. See it? I saw it, and again, it's hard to tell. It's like when you go to a real football game, the stadium's always smaller. It's very hard to tell, and there are better football minds than mine out there that can see him in 2 seconds, one pass, and decide. Instagram is a good stepping stone, but I don't think Cam needs to try that hard. This pandemic has sort of stopped any team from actually looking at him.
All right. Who else do you think would be a good suitor for him? You said the Bears. Who else? Who else might work? Who else needs a quarterback right now of Cam's caliber?
Jacksonville.
Yeah, for sure. Because who do they have? Gardner Minshew, and who knows what he's going to do?
Yeah.
And who knows? He's just a guy at this point.
Right.
But
so the Bears, the Jaguars. I don't know. What do you think? Would you mind seeing him in that Bronco orange?
Hey, if we didn't, I would take him. I don't know how much money we got. I'd spin the tires on him. I think right now he'd outperform Drew Lock all day long. But I still like, you got to teach the new guys. It bothers me that there's only like maybe 10 guys that can play this position in the world apparently, and everybody else has to gamble on whether or not their team's going to be decent or the quarterback's going to perform. So at that position, I'll take Cam, and Drew is back up until he earns the starting spot, if he can earn the starting spot.
Right. Because speaking to your point, there aren't a lot of, the quarterback position is hard to play, or you have 32 guys who can do it as opposed to the elite 8 or 10 that we have. Right?
Absolutely. And it's I'm a fan of the strategy of having a game manager, an Alex Smith, and a better team around the quarterback.
Right.
At all positions. You look at Trent Dilfer has a Super Bowl. He's hot garbage. Mm-hmm. Has a ring. It is what it is. You know, and
Right.
I think you have a better chance because there are a lot better athletes at every other position than quarterback.
True
I
indeed.
agree. I agree.
Uh-oh. Yeah. All right, so our time is running out here. We got a couple more minutes for some final thoughts. What do we think? What do you think is going to happen in the next couple of weeks, bro?
I'm just waiting for some type of activity to come about. Whether baseball, basketball, football, somebody do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agree. Hey, I was watching Korean baseball.
Yeah, right.
That's the only thing.
You know it's bad when we're watching Korean baseball.
Yeah.
But I mean, and with the whole COVID thing, we don't know how it's going to shake out. I mean, we discussed it in another segment where we're not even sure if people are going to even go to the games, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a while before the stadiums are full.
Yeah,
True.
for sure. But one last little thing, I wouldn't mind seeing Cam up in Foxborough, but I'm not sure if unless he's tightened up his off the field antics, you know what I'm saying? After the game, Cam, come into the podium and talk to the crowd. You don't have to go take a shower and then walk in here with the scarf and the brim looking like, somebody's Aunt TT. Come on, man. You're a football player. Walk up in the joint and, that's my only issue. I don't know if Belichick
Hey,
do
that dude focuses more on. Hey, I agree. That dude. Hey, if you want to be a fashion guy, be a fashion guy. But I need you to be a football player from start to finish, all 4 quarters. Then you can put on whatever blouse you want to. I don't care. But,
just win.
Just win.
Just win.
Just win. Just win. All right. Well,
and when he's healthy, he wins.
Yeah, he does. He does
does.
win, and I wouldn't mind seeing him get back out there and do it. It's too bad that he and the Panthers parted ways the way they did, much to our and Cam's surprise, right? But
Right.
we will see. We will see. All right, fellas, that's it for the night. Good talking to y'all. I definitely want to see what's going to happen with Cam and the rest of the league. Ron D, my brother, you can come and join us whenever you want. All you gotta do is, hit us up and be like, I want to get back on the biz, and you're always welcome.
I appreciate that. Will do.
All right. Very good. All right. So that's it for tonight. I'm signing off up here in Seaman Valley. I'm Daniels D Money.
Hey, Ron, down in San Diego.
All right.
And Ron D and H Town.
Right on. All right. Until next time, everyone. We're out.